Hey everybody, this is Attorney Kenneth Stevens from the law firm Stevens PLLC. And today, what I'd like to talk to you all about are easy ways to get rid of a lien that's been filed on a project. Now I know a lot of times that a lien gets filed and everybody starts to panic, right? I mean, the owner's losing it or the developer's losing it because now there's a cloud on the title of the property. If you're a general contractor, you got to deal with this headache because, you know, some subcontractors filed a lien or a material supplier, what have you. But I think a lot of times liens kind of get blown out of proportion. I'm not saying that it's a good thing for one to be filed, but what I am saying is that sometimes they're relatively easy to deal with. So I'm going to talk about 3 ways to remove a lien relatively quickly and relatively easy. The first way, obviously, is kind of a no-brainer, is just to kind of try to work it out with the party that filed the lien. Most liens actually get worked out this way. You may not have to pay them the full amount. You may be able to get a lien release for paying them a partial amount, but it's just important that you all sit down quickly as possible, have a conversation, and try and get it removed. If that doesn't work, which a lot of times it doesn't, we go on to what's next. And I think this is something that's overlooked a lot. You can bond around a lien. You don't have to necessarily, go to litigation or whatever to get a lien removed. You can actually go get a surety bond and post that bond with the county clerk and have that lien removed. The bond amount has to be 2 times the amount of the actual lien, unless it's like $40,000 or more, and then it has to be 1.5 times the amount. All the rules are in subchapter H of the Texas Property Code. You can look it up. But yes, this is something that is relatively easy to do. You can go and get an insurance company and just bond around the lien. And then the next thing that I think is overlooked a lot as well is the summary motion for lien removal. You can go and file that in the court, and you can have a hearing within 21 days to contest the lien on a number of different grounds, basically challenging the notice or alternatively challenging the actual affidavit that was filed. You can also challenge it by saying that the amount that is being claimed under the lien is invalid. So there are a number of different ways that you can challenge the lien, and that too is in the Texas Property Code, and it's under summary motion for lien removal. And the beautiful thing about the summary motion for lien removal is it actually states in the Property Code that you can go ahead and put the amount of the lien into the court's registry, and then the lien will be removed. If you put that amount in the court's registry and the owner doesn't owe anything else to the subcontractor, then under the summary motion for lien removal, the lien will be removed, and then the title is no longer clouded, and you all can move forward with whatever you want to do on the property. So keep this in mind if a lien gets filed. Don't panic and don't just pay these things out, because if you get a reputation for being a pushover, it's a small community, construction community, and these people will talk and say, hey, yeah, just file a lien. Last time I filed a lien, they hurried up and paid up, just like that. So learn some of these ways to contest these things, and if you don't, just make sure that your lawyer knows them so that they can get it taken care of. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. You all have a good one. Happy building. And again, if you need anything, feel free to give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about your issues.
Interviews.